Item Number: SCP-ES-388. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. Due to SCP-ES-388's nature, direct containment methods are currently unavailable. Instead, the Foundation web crawlers will prioritize the monitoring of social media and virtual communities related to the paranormal. The posts with information regarding SCP-ES-388, partial or complete, are to be deleted, and its nature to be delegitimized by all possible means. Those responsible for the spreading will be detained, subject to interrogation, and subsequently receive standard amnestic treatment. SCP-ES-388-1 is confined in a standard humanoid cell, located in the subterranean floor of Site-51. In addition to the perpetual surveillance system, the entity is surrounded by a circle made of bone powder and salt. It is imperative that all personnel assigned to the project be certified with a cognitive resistance value of no less than 8.2. Description: SCP-ES-388, also known as the Tearing Game, is a ritual unknown origin popularized on the Internet. The first registered mention dates from 2007. An anonymous user of the Horror Table Talk forum created a thread on April 9th at 21:42:04 hours. The excerpt is attached below these lines. Document ES-388, Section 1. Evidence of no registered anomaly. The Tearing Game. Requirements: being totally home alone. A treasured object. A blank sheet of paper. A red pen. A black candle. A knife. The participant's blood. Procedure: write with the pen a brief list with 9 of your major concerns, insecurities, about your incoming years. Make sure to leave a space in the lower half of the paper. Take the knife and cut your left hand's palm while you recite the following words. Just as the blade rends flesh, so must uncertainty scar the spirit. Let a couple of drops of blood fall over the lower half of the sheet. Fold it carefully and put it in front of the room's door. Do not enter for nothing of the world, no matter what you hear. At 11:50 p.m., all houses' lights shall be off. The candle is your only light source. At midnight, regardless of the place where you are, you will hear a human wail from your room. Get up slowly and stand still in front of the door. If it has been done correctly, the paper will have disappeared, and from the other side will be hearing 4 knocks. You must respond by knocking 5 times. A voice from the other side will invite you to come in. Open the door of your room. Now your future is in your hands. Addendum A. SCP-ES-388-1. The objective of SCP-ES-388 is the manifestation of entity, hereafter referred to as SCP-ES-388-1. It measures 2 meters in tall, and exhibits vaguely humanoid features, barely distinguishable since his skin is in an advanced stage of gangrenous necrosis, with malformations that resembles epidermoplasia verruciformis, suggesting that it is rooted in position. Its upper limbs were replaced by 2 pairs of branches, on which hang numerous groups of hands, reassembled to simulate the aspect of clocks. The skull presents a transversal cut at the height of the jaw, in which lays an obsidian symbol suspended on the air. Around the neck it wears a collar made of human heads in a perpetual expression of distress, whose eyelids have been stitched. All of them have a roughly carved eye on their foreheads. ESP-ES-388-1 shows high cognitive properties, including the sense of identity, referring himself as the Tearing. The creature is capable of holding fluid conversations through the multiple mounts on its collar. While the voices vary in intensity, they tend to converge in a deep-toned voice, described often as A person trying to imitate the human talk. Modus operandi. SCP-ES-388-1 initiates a conversation offering an exchange with the player. The item to obtain in each iteration is a revelation concerning the near future of the subjects. For this, SCP-ES-388-1 will use persuasion and data written on paper to get at least one deal successfully done. The payment method varies and depends on the value perceived from the player with respect to the desired forecast. During the first exchanges, it is possible to discuss the prices to obtain fair deals. After completing the first exchange, SCP-ES-388-1 will enter in a resting state, hiding in the periphery of the subject's vision. Note: witnesses report the creatures capable of levitation, being this its main method of displacement. The entity could be summoned again inside the room in which the ritual has been performed, as long as the player is alone. In case the subject wants to finish the game, it should perform a similar ritual, skipping the listing and replacing the invitation for the word Utsparudu. There is an additional condition. For the exorcism to be effective, it is imperative that the player must not have had any dealings with the entity for at least 72 hours. Psychosomatic sequels are not considered anomalous. Addendum B. Case 388-19/ES. The last recorded case, prior to the current containment procedures, is that of a 19-year-old male. A compiled record is presented below. Most of the information has been documented by the victim in a diary. It's important to note that all the assets offered as payment have been removed by anomalous means. Date: Proposed event. Payment made. August 22, 2012. Results of an exam. A monkey plushie. Note: the subject's treasured object. August 25, 2012. Results of a soccer match. A pencil case. August 27, 2012. Results of an online gamble. 3 screws. Note: the diary explains that on the same day he suffered a fall, as his chair fell apart. August 29, 2012. Results of the accident. Extract: she told me I'd do well to stay, so I wouldn't help her with the shopping. Why? The 10 nails from his feet. Entries omitted for brevity. September 24, 2012. Results of the lottery. Missing a relative's birthday for the next 3 years. September 27, 2012. Results of the exam. Sleep 3 hours a day for a month. September 28, 2012. Results of the accident. Extract: I tried to haggle again. I ruined. This is all my fault. Little toe of the left foot. September 29, 2012. Results of the accident. Hair. October 1, 2012. Results of the accident. Pet. Note: after this incident, the subject was discovered and sentenced to 2 years imprisonment. Subsequently, he was transferred to a mental health center, as the guard reports him hearing constantly talking to his reflection in the water fountain. The following is information retrieved from personnel undercover at the facility. Entries omitted for brevity. December 11, 2012. Results of the following 2 years. Accentuated symptoms of body integrity identity disorder, focused on the left arm. December 13, 2012. Results of the following 2 years. Teeth. December 14, 2012. When will the clock stop ticking? Sense of smell. December 15, 2012. When will the clock stop ticking, please? Sense of taste. December 16th, 2012. Results of the following year. Sense of view. December 18th, 2012. Results of the following 6 months. Both feet. December 20th, 2012. Results of the following month. Right arm. December 22nd, 2012. Results of the following 4 days. Right leg. December 23rd, 2012. Results of the following day. Left leg. December 24th, 2012. Results for today. Special guarantee. Free.